On the ground, it's Brown. Past midfield to the 45. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
11, mighty. 11, here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
11.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense at it.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Bills
7. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man downfield. It's Kincaid. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
James Cook, the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1-1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
On 1st down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
1-1, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Burrow. Now, he'll air one out. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. We'll find Brown out of the backfield.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
What is that?
On 2nd down, here is Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Middle. You go.
To throw is Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd.
One, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Done.
Here's Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
What's that?
the play fake. Here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
What's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That's to Kincaid once again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Crack. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On one, ready?
So they come to the line for first down
Here we
and
go.
10.
Stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On one, ready?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down. 3 to go.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go.
They'll go play action here with Allen. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
Alert, alert, alert. What's that?
A run here with Davis. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
On one, right?
Here's 1st and 10.
MT, take. Here we go. That.
Now Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Gun. That.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. That.
A carry here for Brown. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. We're stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
11.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 6.
12.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
On 2, ready?
They'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood.